But first, a man is fighting for his life tonight after his ultralight plane crashed in Deep River. It happened earlier this evening after he took off from the Chester Airport. News 8's Bob Wilson with that story.
So it's called an ultralight. Think of a hang glider with an engine on the back. And it came here, took off from Chester Airport, and never made it back to the runway. Douglas Griswold was at the Chester Airport for his flight lesson when the ultralight passed right over his head. He grabbed a quick video of it as it came in for a landing.
But as I arrived, I saw an ultralight flying around. I noticed it was kind of struggling to maintain altitude.
He said the aircraft never landed on the runway.
He went to land, but right before it happened, he did what's called a go-around, which is a very common maneuver. When you think there's not enough runway or you're unstabilized on the approach, you go around to circle back. And I'm assuming it was around then when he went down.
The pilot went down in a heavily wooded area a couple hundred yards from the runway near a house. Griswold and his flight instructor ran through the woods to try and find the ultralight and the pilot.
When we arrived on scene, the first responders had already reached. Very good response time. They were doing chest compressions. The glider was on the ground next to where they're doing chest compressions. Looked like it was broken off. It was on its side. The glider part on the top was broken off on the side.
State police say the investigation is in the preliminary stages, and Griswold was interviewed by investigators.
I didn't see the crash happen. I just saw the wreckage, but when I saw it, it kind of looked like it was I don't know. He was lowering. It looked like he was trying to get up. I don't know a lot about ultralights, so I can't really speak to that.
So the Connecticut Airport Authority has been notified. Usually the FAA or NTSB will take over the investigation in this case. Connecticut State Police say they will be assisting. At the Chester Airport, Bob Wilson, News 8.